Hey everybody, we're in Bear Valley, California. Just a gorgeous, beautiful setting for installing another one of our modular homes. I'm standing here on a bunch of rock because that's just what you get when you build a vacation home on the side of a mountain. It's a 2,600 square foot project, 2-story, 4 mods, 2 down below, 2 up above. One of the really fun things about this one is because of the height, we also have to ship some roof panels that are going to sit on top of it once the upper floor is set. So yeah, it's just a beautiful morning, typical Tuesday setting a modular home. So I was actually a site-built general contractor for 12, 13 years before I got into this modular world. One of the things that I found that's really, really fun is for this particular project, you can only build here maybe 4 months through the summer. The rest of the time, there's so much snow and the weather just doesn't allow you to build here. So making the transition to being a modular home builder, for me, that was one of the really exciting things, was to see a project like this to where we can build it in the factory, deliver it at the start of the summer season, get it here, turn it over to the general contractor, and give them an opportunity to finish it before the snow hits again. So you have such a short window of building here on site in Bear Valley that it just makes sense to go modular. Very, very fortunate to partner with Toby Long Clever Homes and Bent Level and setting the project. Fantastic general contractor on site. So far, so good. So one of the nice things is when we're involved with projects early on during the design process. This particular project, it's 4 mods, and as you can see here, there's 2 mods that are down below. There's the 3rd one up here, and there's a 4th one here. Well, we can only ship things that are 12 foot 8 inches from the bottom of the floor framing to the top of the roof framing. So because of the view that this client wanted, they wanted this slope to be up high enough, creating a real tall wall here with a lot of windows on it and everything. So that's really cool, but it's over height. We can't ship it. So early on during the design phase, like, well, how can we build this thing and give the client what they want, right? It's like, okay, what if we just take this roof here that doesn't fit, everything above this dotted green line, everything doesn't fit, let's just panelize it. So that's what we did for this project. So if you can see right here, we're upstairs right now on site. Here's the mod line that I just showed you. I'm standing in the upper back mod that had the roof that was complete for shipping. This one would fit going under tunnels and bridges and all that kind of stuff. But this one, because that outer wall is so tall, this is where we had to that's as high as we can ship going down the road. So we had to say, okay, well, let's build this roof system as a separate panel and land it on site later. So this is the outer mod upstairs that you can see. Here's that big giant roof panel going in. And then there's a second roof panel out here that goes across the top of the fireplace behind me. And then it starts to create, as it goes to the exterior, it creates a covered porch area out off the front of the house. And we can walk outside and you can kind of see what it looks like after it's all landed and installed. So you can see right here on the outside, This is that outer roof panel that was landed that helps create this covered porch area on the exterior. You know, one of the really fun things about trying to do this stuff is the planning and preparation that has to be done ahead of time, because we actually shipped all the steel columns, the steel beams. Our production manager, Curtis, in the factory, he figured it all out in the factory, had it all fabricated, shipped with the building. Building shows up, mods get set, columns get installed. The crane helps us get the steel overhead beams in that end up at the end of the project. That's what supports the roof panel overhead. So just a really, really great project. Lots of really fun stuff. Sometimes people talk about these modular homes being like Lego blocks. You know, you're snapping things together and whatnot. This is actually one of those projects that's kind of like that. You know, there's a lot of little blocks and parts and pieces that had to be put in place. So it's lunchtime at the end of day 2. Before we were here, so a day and a half ago, there was no house. Today there's a house, which just speaks to the power of the modular process, how quick you can get it up. Yeah, I mean, it needs siding, final roofing has to be done, but in general, we easily shaved off 9 months to a year on this project by getting it set in a day and a half, building the factory. One of my favorites as far as getting it set, a lot of fun. It was great to see the 4 mods get set in, and then to watch the different roof panels fly through the air and get landed on top of the walls, and then all the steel that had to be inserted. You know, it was just a lot of fun watching this one get put together. And again, it was just a great day and a half, wonderful people all working together to achieve a common objective for providing a client with a wonderful vacation home here in Bear Valley.